Good evening. I'm back from my shopping spree. I went grocery shopping for Oscar and the family. I mean, Oscar is part of the family, so for everyone, the humans and the non-humans. And I came back to this nice mess. I got some very expensive sprouted glyphosate-free oats, but Rusty decided to start eating it or to give it a try. So, hey Abda, welcome again. Yeah, my cat decided that not even oats are safe to store in the kitchen anymore. So I guess I need to lock up all our food, no matter what it is, oats or not. So since obviously I don't want to use them for myself anymore or for human consumption, I'm just gonna put those oats into this plate here and I don't know, use them for Oscar, I guess. I'm probably gonna store them in some sort of container. Now I'm just gonna figure out what container. Man, Rusty really went into this. He even left some bits and pieces. So let me find a container for that. I might just put some into this little compostable Ziploc bag. Of course, the dishes are not clean. Of course, whenever you need them to be clean, they're not clean. I'm gonna use a spoon to fill this mess into bags. I hope, Shuriken, if you're rewatching this later eventually, hope you're having a good Pizza Friday. And that the pizza is as good as always, or even better, who knows. I think I can store a lot of the oats in this little bag, and then I'm just gonna cook the rest with Oscar's turkey, because tonight I'm gonna do the dinner or the meal prep for my dog, so I don't have to worry about this next week. I love getting it done on the weekend, so I don't have to do it on Mondays when, you know, the work week starts. Yay, it fits. Okay. Let's get the rest will be for Oscar's food. So tonight we're making or cooking food for my dog. I don't know where I say we, I meant myself, or I mean myself. Okay, we got some oats stored in here because my cat went into the bag and ate my oats, or he tried to. I don't know if he likes oats. I guess he likes everything. My cat is just more morbidly obese at this point. She eats anything, or he eats anything that he can find. He just meowed when I said that. Hey, Moose, no scratching on the couch. Hey Adam, greetings to the UK again. Hey Envy, hi Esprit. I'm cooking for my dog tonight, so I'm done with the meal prep for the next week. I cook for my old dog because he's a very picky eater, and you know, he's a half dachshund, I think. He's a stray dog, or he was a stray dog, so he could be a wild mix of anything or everything. But dachshunds are very known for being picky eaters, and it would make sense because he really is. So yeah, I cook food for him once a week usually, and then it lasts for the rest of the week. And I'm gonna use a lot of those oats that my cat tore up, and we add some carrots and some ground turkey that I have, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Nothing crazy. Hair reveal. I don't think you want this because my hair is curly and it's drying currently, And I'm gonna look like Hagrid if I do that. So, no. Hi, Fundy. Hope you're feeling better. How are you doing? Are you feeling a little bit healthier or are you healing? Oh, Bernard, you've been here before. I remember that. I remember that name. Isn't there now? I don't know, that might just be a German thing, but there's like a kids show. And it's an ice bear, I think, a polar bear. Pretty sure. Great. Surprise, surprise. I didn't do the dishes, so now before I can even use the pot, I have to wash it, so that's fun. Now I got this thing in my face. Oh well. I'll put you over here real quick and I'll be back. Hey Benna, ça fait plaisir. Does that mean that that's fun? I haven't spoke French in a while. Tu fais, you do, plaisir, pleasure or fun, right? If I'm not completely wrong. But yeah, I'm gonna wash the pot real quick. I'll be back. Got the accent? Oui. I do. I get the German accent, don't I? Nothing I can do about it. Hey, I live in the United States, but I am German. I got the weird German accent that I will never get rid of. No matter how long I live outside Germany. The German accent sticks with you like, I don't know, something very sticky. Slugs. Slugs are the stickiest thing ever. If you ever stepped on a slug in your life accidentally while camping, that's the stickiest thing in the world. Not fun. Sehr gut. Hey, you speak German, nice. Congratulations. Oh man. I remember those days where I could hold a conversation in French. Well, they are gone. But that's okay. Different stages in life, different priorities. I love cleaning my kitchen before I can even cook. Hello, Mr. Stapelfeld. Herr Stapelfeld. Verzeihung. Wie geht es Ihnen heute? Good to see you. How are you doing? How have you been doing? Let's hear. No, I'll wait a second. Now let's go back to English. Oh, really? Na gut. If I must, we'll speak in English. Thank you. You as well, Lola. Thank you. I got meat. This meat always so yucky. No. If you eat vegetarian, meat just starts seeming very yucky at one point. You might not notice that when you're still eating meat, but it will feel like that. We need 2 carrots. Wir brauchen 2 Karotten. Let's do this bilingual, shall we? 2, 1, 2. 1, 2. 2 Karotten, 2 carrots. So maybe you learn some German here today. At least you'll be able to say 1 and 2. So that's better than nothing, right? Merci, esprit. Tu es aussi. Tu es magnifique. Magnifique, magnifique. Do you pronounce the G or not anymore? I forgot. Like I said, my French is not even existing anymore. Tu es très belle. Très beau. Depends on if you're male or not, right? Maybe I can practice my French here and y'all can learn some German in return. And I also practice my English with the live stream every day. Bernard, you're very demanding, aren't you? Do you talk like this to other people too? Hi BT, thank you for being here. I was feeling lonely without a moderator. I was like, help, just in case. It's a very chill stream today. I guess people are doing other stuff than watching live streams tonight. But, or they're watching their not weird, I try to be less judgmental, or they're watching their very nice ASMR ladies right now, because it's about that time of the day where a lot of people like to switch to some other stuff that they're watching. Never use the internet after 10 or 11 p.m. That's when your brain switches into a weird mode, I think. But I think the rule says 2 a.m. 2 a.m. is when you shouldn't text anyone or when you shouldn't make any major decisions. But I can definitely understand that a lot of people are watching other stuff than a German in America cooking dog food. I guess there's probably more interesting or satisfying stuff to watch right now. How are you guys doing in Tennessee? I'm doing pretty good, or we're doing pretty good. Oscar went for a nice run today. He was full of energy. I was very surprised to see that. Should I grate the carrots or should I cut them? I'll slice them. Why not? We have time. Hey, Tampa Bay. Nice, Tony. Welcome. I like the name Tony. And Tampa Bay. I've been to Tampa once and I loved it and I want to go back. Hi, Shuriken. How are you doing, Ransom? How's the pizza? I talked about you when you weren't even here. I said, if you're watching right now, I hope the pizza is good as always, or even better. Shuri, that's cute. I like that. Do you have pretty feet? Right. I was wondering when y'all show up. But yes, I do. I was blessed with pretty feet. Even though it's none of your business, but I don't have to hide my feet. So I'm just putting it out there for all the crazy people. but I still will not hold them into the camera. So you might try your luck somewhere else. How's your day been, everyone? How's your Friday? Friday, yay! It's the weekend. It's the weekend. It was very cold today. Oscar enjoyed it a lot. He was running like a crazy little rabbit. We were out in the field, and there were other flowers out this time. So 2 days ago it was, or 3 days ago when I took those pictures, it was all those purple little flowers, kind of like clovers, but they're not clover. I forgot what the name is. It's like a wheat, or what people call that. Still flowers after all, but it's just a wheat if people make it one, right? It's just when people categorize flowers into the pretty flowers and the flowers that people don't want, because all flowers are important, even the weeds. And weeds are even more important sometimes because they grow very early in the year. So there's a lot of bugs and bees around that come out very early in spring. And the big flowers haven't bloomed yet, so they need the little weeds growing on the grass, like the ones like on the fields. So if you have a lawn or something, please let the grass grow for a little bit in spring and don't cut it down too early, because you know those little bugs are all dependent on those little weeds growing everywhere. So if you can, if you don't have annoying neighbors that will call the police on you for not mowing your lawn, just let it grow a little bit. Like, who cares, you know, or leave like a little bit at least. My dad, for example, when he mowed the lawn, which happens very rarely, but if he did, he would always leave a little island in the middle of the lawn. So he would mow around, so where people would walk or, you know, drive with a car, but he would leave a little island, usually in a heart shape or just any like shape, just to surprise us. And he would leave the weeds growing in the middle, and sometimes they would get taller than me as a kid, and I loved that. I loved playing hide and seek in there, and sometimes there would be rabbits in there, or just our cats would go play in there. You know, it's just, think about more than just yourself when you have a garden or a lawn or a backyard. It's not just about you. You're taking that spot on earth, not just for yourself. There's other beings living there too, you know. Side thing, what's that? What's that, Sean? Sorry, I'm just stupid. I don't know what that is. Should I call you Zone? Shuri or Zone? I think Shuri sounds cute. Tomatoes could bring acidic taste. I wouldn't recommend it for a pet. I'm not adding tomatoes, I'm adding carrots. But sometimes Oscar eats tomatoes in summer when they're fresh from the farm, and he just likes to chew on it. He likes anything that's like refreshing. He likes melons, tomatoes, in summer only though. So anything that has like high water content, because he's a very picky eater and drinker, so he has a very hard time sometimes drinking water. So he likes fresh vegetables and fruit like that. What can you not see? But yeah, no, I don't see what you didn't see. How did that come through? What came that? I'm so curious now. I'm the most nosy person. But it's probably something naughty, so I probably shouldn't even see it. Hey to Istanbul. What, no idea what the machines are doing, but I reckon it's taken care of. You can call me anything, more or less or more. How about that? I've been watching this. I've read it already. It's a grizzly. It's a grizzly reaper mowing. It's like mowing the lawn, but with the old way. Yeah. We had that gadget too, where you just, you know, mow the lawn like manually instead with a lawnmower. But then eventually we would switch to a lawnmower because my dad was over it at one point. So we would get a fuel-based or a petrol-based lawnmower. Definitely one of my summer memories from my dad, him mowing the lawn, and he always dreaded it. It would happen like so rarely, like once every 5 months or so. Only when the neighbors complained, that's when he started doing it. Because he loved having like tall grass and all kinds of flowers and like wild weeds and flowers growing, just like me and my sister. But you know, good old neighbors, who doesn't love them? You gotta love your neighbors, right? No matter what. But that's sometimes not easy. But it would be too easy to only love the people that love you back. What's the reward in that, right? Anyone can love someone that loves them, and that's nice to them. It's hard to love the people that you don't love, or that are hard to love. Let me say it like that. That tool is called oh, okay. See, I didn't know the English word for it, so I'm learning English words today. Even though I was trying to teach y'all some German today, I'm always learning some English instead. So thank you for that. We almost got enough carrots, so I'm about to throw them in the pot, and then it should be cooked pretty fast. I'm starving, by the way, but I have to prioritize Oscar's food today. I don't even remember what I ate. I think I ate a piece of bread earlier, of course, since I'm German. I gotta eat bread. You'll see that in my video I uploaded earlier today. I'm eating a lot. I realized that when I was cutting or editing my video. I was like, wow. Because I walk a lot when I go back to Germany. When I travel back, I walk like 20,000 steps to 25,000 steps on average a day. And I was like, how did I gain weight walking so much and hiking all the time? Well, rewatching some of my vlogs, I'm like, well, yeah, kind of makes sense. Why? So sometimes, you know, you're more aware of those things when you like watch yourself. Retrospective. How's the burn progressing? Thank you for asking, by the way. And it is still progressing. It's a little hot. My cheeks are still very warm. I got naturally pretty red cheeks, or like rosy cheeks, as people say, I guess. But they're definitely a little bit more on fire than usual. So the sunburn is still healing. But it's a little bit better, I think. Thank you for asking. Oh, the feed comment, okay. There's a more to say. Thank you. Was ist da oben rechts im Bild? Oh, hier? Oh, danke, Marco. Ist mir gar nicht aufgefallen. Das ist mein Stecker von meinem Handy. Danke fürs Aufmerksam machen. Die Deutsch mal wieder. Auf dieses Verlass. Details. Wie war dein Tag, Marco? Hast du das Wetter genossen? War es bei euch stürmisch? It's not perfect, it bothers me. I just said that the Germans, of course, a German had to tell me that there's something in a corner in my frame, which I appreciate. We Germans are not shy of criticizing something or commenting on something that's not always positive. So thank you for that. Don't have to love them, just respecting each other, it's enough. Yeah, I think sometimes love and respect go very close. Love is a very strong word, so I think, yeah, I would agree. You don't technically have to love them, that's a little much, but respecting is definitely a good start, and maybe you'll get to the love point later on. And yes, it's the end of the charging cord, you're right about that. Das deutsche Brotmädchen, the German bread lady, oh girl. Yes, when the hubby was stationed in the army in Germany, there apparently was an older lady, just like me, selling bread to the soldiers. So they called her the German bread lady, and they always sold them half a pound of cake. You know, those round bundt cakes, and it was like a marble cake with a chocolate cover. If you haven't had that yet, that stuff is so good. And she would sell them half cake and sandwiches and all kinds of breads. I did, Marco. I apologize for the mess in my frame. Speaking of hide and seek, have you seen Ready or Not Part 2? No, I have not, but I was talking about it today. I was so close today on going into the movie theater today because I remembered us talking about it, and I watched the trailer and it looks really good actually. Exactly the kind of stuff I like psycho thriller stuff. I don't know why I like it so much. I probably would not enjoy that in real life, but most likely not. But I like watching it. I don't know, I just like seeing movies where everything seems to be like normal and like cute, and then it takes a turn and you see like the, you know, the abyss of the human minds and their psycho games, and you know how they actually think, and when their like real selves come out. I just like movies like that. Can you turn around? No. You still look a little lobstery. I do definitely look a little lobstery, I agree. I'm gonna put on some aloe vera now that you say that. Hoping that it will help. I hope you're old enough. Omer, cool name. But oh, that feels good. Ooh, that feels really good. Wow. Aloe vera, aloe vera. Where have you been all my life? Only I met you earlier. That feels really good. Bye, Oma. Have a good life. See you later. Maybe. Show. People are so rude nowadays, aren't they? I mean, I've always been rude, I guess, but I don't know. The internet makes people way more rude, and I don't even know. I just realized that I'm streaming with a towel on my head and aloe vera on my face, and I think I got way too comfortable on YouTube live streams, but well, why not? I already know y'all for long enough now. You can see the real deal. I don't care no more. It's not a dating platform here. I'm not on the hunt or on the look, so who cares after all? People, right? It's almost amusing, to be honest. Some people are just like hair down, towel off, show feet, socks, or just way worse things that I'm not even gonna say now. You all have read before, especially the moderators. You all know what the business of the human minds look like. People got irritated seeing me wearing my baseball caps. I saw that, Marco. I commented under your thing. Sorry that you have to moderate so much, even though there's not even people in the stream right now, but I guess we just got the wrong ones. But ja, ich saw that, Marco, ich habe kommentiert unter deinem Beitrag, aber es wurde wohl nicht angezeigt. Irgendwie hat YouTube gerade ein Problem mit mir. Keine Ahnung. Wie immer halt, YouTube hat so seine Lieblinge und wir gehören definitiv nicht dazu, würde ich mal behaupten. I think YouTube has its favorite people and its not favorite people, and we're probably the not favorite people for whatever reason, even though we're not doing anything bad. But then there's like girls that like literally rub microphones with slime for like 5 hours and they get like 5,000 million views, and YouTube doesn't have any issue with that. But I don't know. It's a weird world we live in. Wherever the attention flows, that's what gets supported, and anything, you know, normal, chill, with clothes on is not, you know, supported on this platform, unfortunately. I knew part 2 was coming, but didn't know it was out. How did you guys like the first one? I heard mixed things about the first movie. I heard that the second story sounds better. I think but I don't have to watch the first one, right, to see the second one. Would you say I do, or? BBC, I just opened that message. It's the British Broadcasting Channel. It's a TV channel, or there's more than just TV. You can also watch it on YouTube or online. That's in my world, at least. I don't know what it is in your world. You might have like a different view on the world, or, you know, different thoughts, but that's what comes up in my head if I read that. So that one backfired. The first one was awesome. Okay, so I should watch the first one. I wonder where I could watch it. I don't know if it's on anything. Usually when they know it's gonna be in the movie theater, they're gonna remove it from all platforms that are for free, and they want you to pay for it. British Broadcasting Corporation in it. I think Broadcasting Channel, but I have no idea. It might be a corporation. Capital L, yes. Or capital bra. 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 I'm way too old to say something like that. But it's like a German rapper. His name is Capital Bra. And he's not good, in my opinion. But I'm also not a huge German rap fan. Still smells good. Did you know that they add stuff to ground turkey? They add rosemary extract to it to make it smell better. So nothing. Oh. I made such a mess. I just wanted to dump the turkey in the pot. Now I dropped it on the stove and have it on the floor. So, yay. Cleaning up is so much fun. Oh, goodness gracious. Also talking about movies and shows, or movie theater, Love on the Spectrum is gonna be coming out with a new season on Netflix on April 1st, and I'm super excited. It's just a bunch of people with neurodiverse people, like people on the spectrum, like with autism, going on cute dates. Sometimes I'm torn if I should think that's a good thing, but I mean, you know, it's cute and it creates awareness, but so I hope they get a lot of money from it and payment and support, but it's super cute. If you need something wholesome, that's something I can recommend. But yeah, I read the summary of, what's it called, Ready or Not, right? I definitely want to see the first one, but I just don't know where I can watch it. Ami does look German now. Hey, do I usually not look German? I look like Pink Riding Hood, don't I? Or just silly. I don't know. I look like German grandma now. Hey, Funny Chips Frisch. That was good, Marco. If only Funny knew that joke or that analogy. That's actually very funny. Marco, den musst du dir merken. Even I had to put a person on timeout in my last stream. That means quite something. Yep. I usually don't even do that either, but I think the last time I did that was when I was in the park that one time for a walk, and one person just like, wow, it was so annoying. Or I think BT put them in timeout, if you remember the bread scandal. Scandal. That never was supposed to be any scandal or even mentioned at all, because it was just actually an accident, and I have no idea how that person even came up with that, and that became a thing. That's why I was so aggravated, because there's not many things in life that aggravate me and that make me get upset. It's things that don't make sense in my world at all, unjustness or unfairness, and inefficient things that are not efficient. Those things really annoy me. But yeah, loved Ready or Not. I probably watched it 5 times. Wow, okay, good to know. I'll definitely watch the first one then, and I don't want to miss out on that. And it's probably better for the story if I watch both. Since you already said that. And I still have to watch Avatar, the third one. I don't know, I was not excited for it this time, even though I really liked the second one. But the third one, I feel like they're kind of overdoing it now. But yeah, that one I need to watch, and there's another one I want to see. I can't think of it right now. I can't even think of the actors in it. What is that? It's not is it Leonardo DiCaprio? Is it Jennifer Lawrence and Leonardo DiCaprio? Or is it Robert Pattinson and someone? I can't think of it right now. Maybe later. You own part 1. That means a lot. If people own movies nowadays, that's usually ones that they want to rewatch again in the future. I don't own a lot of movies anymore. I own maybe the Halloween movies, the Jurassic Park movies, even though the only good one is really just the first one. But sometimes I do like a Jurassic Park marathon, or Jurassic World. Then Lord of the Rings, of course, all Harry Potter movies. Which one do I own? Definitely a lot more, but Interstellar, just some that are really rated with like 10 stars, you know. And then shows, like True Detective and so on. My MS Teams chat have grown, I see. That's good. Wie läuft es bei dir ab, Marco? Ist es dann mit mehreren Leuten oder immer nur eine Person? You look like a baby that suddenly became a grandma and brought back to again as lady. That's funny. That reminds me of a Ghibli movie that's, which one is it? House Moving Castle, I think. She's like cursed. She's a hat maker, if I remember that correctly. And she has a curse that she suddenly turns into an old lady. And let me think how that was. So whenever she looks into the mirror, she sees herself like she usually is, but other people would see her as older. But she's still a young lady, but she is like cursed that everyone sees her as an old lady, I believe. But I haven't watched that movie in a while. Oh, the burn is nothing bad. It's just a sunburn. It's just nothing happens. Just me being too white, too pale, or too Northern European. Unfortunately, I burn this very easily. But I also got my dad's little bit more tan side inside of me. We got a tiny little bit of South France in us, so that part makes me tan quite well. But I need a few sunburns from my more northern parts before I can reach that level, unfortunately. So I'm going through those stages right now in March, which Typical Tennessee, you know. Burned by a star. Oscar is the star. Oscar just shined. What's the conjugation of shine? Shine, shone. I've never used that before in like another version of like not just the first version. Well, Oscar was shining too bright, so I got a sunburn. I get you, my girl doesn't understand why I wash all clothes together. She wants me to divide the whites from the color clothes. She doesn't understand my efficiency. I don't know if I can call it efficient, Sean. If it was me, you know what you would get. The spoon, of course. In this household, laundry is separated into white, black, colored, reds, because reds are tricky. Reds, they mess up everything. Towels, bed sheets, underwear, jackets, and I think that's it. So my laundry days are very long days. I have to like take a day off to do laundry, basically. I was quite confused with the snow reference. Thank you for putting that clarification. I don't understand it. Oh, it snowed outside. It snowed outside? Wait, what? My food is burning. Shit. Put you here for a second. I'll put you on my stove real quick. Please don't burn. Don't touch the stove. It's hot. You can look, but not touch. Look how pink that meat is. That turkey. Sure, it has some color retention stuff in it. Otherwise, it wouldn't be that pink. Okay. I'll stir it a little bit. But how is it possible it snowed? I mean, it snowed when I left the Black Forest, like you see in my new video. It was still snowing just when I left, so last week basically, or like a week ago. It was still snow there, but it was high up in the mountains, so crazy stuff. Same Avatar, I haven't been motivated to watch it. See, yeah, I think they're probably, I don't even remember, or I don't even know if I looked it up, if they made a lot of money with their new movie, or if it was like a flop. Robert Pattinson and Zendaya, yes, that one. Thank you, Sean. You know exactly what I'm talking about. That movie. Is it even out yet? I don't know. And not Die, My Love. Jennifer Lawrence and Robert Pattinson. I should have said that I didn't mean that one. I haven't even seen it yet. I was so excited when I heard about Jennifer Lawrence because I'm obsessed with her. And Robert Pattinson in one movie. I was like, I need to watch this. I haven't watched it. Life was just too crazy and busy. So I'm gonna do that too. But I'm talking about the Zendaya one. So excited for that one. Zendaya looks like my sister, by the way. They could be siblings more than me and her. Like I don't look very much like my sister, but she could be like Zendaya's twin. So my sister definitely has more of the South France or South French DNA than I have. I mean, we have the same DNA, but she has a different, dominant side than I do. I got like all the pinkish skin. I go to bed now. I took 2 when he broke it. Okay. Gute Nacht, Marco. Schlaf schön. Danke fürs Vorbeischauen. What? What do you want? Why are you making that sound? I wiped it off. Calm down. Sizzling sounds. A friend of mine just got out from seeing Project Hail Mary. We've been really looking forward to that one. We'll probably see it next week. I want to see it too. I have a friend, you already know him, you know, friend and neighbor. Y'all, the OGs will know who I'm talking about. And he is an absolute movie nerd. He goes to the movies probably 2-3 times a week. So he watches literally every single movie that comes out. So I always get the recommendations from him first. And he has a pretty good taste in movies, I would say. So if you've seen that, don't get over your head. But he read Hail Mary, or Project Hail Mary, so he was very excited for the movie, but I haven't heard from his feedback yet. Project Hail Mary was good too. You saw it already? Wow, you all are really movie people here, so that's amazing. I'm glad I got some movie folks here that I can ask for recommendations. Avatar put you to sleep. Oh no. And yes, Howl's Moving Castle is a great one. I agree. Hi SK. To all those who ask Amit to go to India, just show them a photo of your current face. Hi ABC. ABC is a good one. We can keep ABC in the chat, please. ABC has been here before. Some like minor Romeo activity are highly okay, or okay, I tolerate it. Just if it's like below the belt line or like commanding, you like drop here, take off the towel now in capital letters. No, stuff like that. Like you don't even have to delete that. I'll just ignore that. So, but anything that's like below the belt line can be deleted. But stuff like that, you don't have to worry about it. We never separate all of them, go to the same pile. Well, yeah, that's like all the food in your tummy ends up in the same spot. I get the principle, but yeah, I don't know. My grandma was always very proud of her white linen. So that's just so much in my blood. I think she would be so upset at me if I didn't take my white linen and my underwear seriously. She always said, what if you have an accident and you have to be picked up by the emergency car? And then they see that your underwear is not shining bright white. So she said, you know, you can see a good housewife on how white her laundry is. And of course, that's like super outdated, and I don't believe that at all. But somehow it stuck with me, and I take my white laundry very seriously. So there will be nothing colored or slightly like in a grayish hue or something. So I guess just for my grandma, you know, if there's something that makes her happy up there in heaven, I'll do it. Shown is what I'd use, but that says very little in writing. I'm chronically confused with a Brit. Yes, I used to be that too, but now that I'm in America for a while, I'm definitely adapting to the American slang and word or choice of words. Shown, shouldn't it be shown? Yeah, schon. I mean, that's what we meant. Did you use the dryer in Germany? No, we don't use dryers in Germany. Some people do, but it's super rare. Like it's like rich people thing, or maybe it's like a modern. I think the trend is coming to Germany now, having a dryer, and people seeing how efficient it is or how fast this stuff dries. I remember in winter as a kid, when your parents did the laundry, we had to hang up the laundry in the boiler room downstairs so it would finally dry a little bit faster, because sometimes it would just freeze. You can freeze your laundry when it's wet outside. It will actually dry much faster if you hang it up until it's frozen and then you bring it inside. But it's definitely very cold and it's gonna get very hard and tough. So it's not very cozy. So the Americans are all about cozy and comf, and that's not so much our German thing, but it's getting there. Like it's starting to get there. I think some of the American comfort things are swapping over to Germany. which is not necessarily bad. But dryers just take up a lot of energy, so they're very energy inefficient, use up a lot of energy, and that's why they haven't been used in Germany for such a long time, because we can't really justify using so much energy for just drying clothes when they would dry on their own if you just hung them up, you know. That's why we're doing it. It snowed for me yesterday evening. You got snow? You too? Ah. I'm jealous. I want snow too. It's just cold here. Color grabber is the best thing for laundry. They have them at Publix. New colors won't bleed on each other. Well, see that I get what's the word I'm looking for? If something like that, it's like magic to me. I'm like, it's too good to be true. Like, how is that working? Why does it help your colors or your clothes to retain color? I'm like, I'm skeptical. I'm a German after all. So things like that make me skeptical. I'm like, what are you adding to my laundry to make this not happening? You know, is it like some chemical, or it sounds too good to be true. So I'm sure it's great to use it, but I don't know. I don't trust it. I get, you know, I don't know. I just separate it. Isn't that good clothes supposed to do, like not bleed color? I am too poor with my cotton and polyester clothes to understand how colors bleed into each other. I have only seen it happen once. Really? I mean, yeah. And most people don't even wash their clothes very hot. So usually it's when you like wash it a little bit hotter. If it's like a cold rinse or a cold cycle, it doesn't bleed out much. But with white clothes, even if there's like the slightest color in it, white clothes will be screwed. White clothes have to be with white clothes. There's no other way around it. Same with sheets and linen and stuff. They need to be white. Otherwise you'll mess them up. It was an 80, so it's an 80s in Georgia, but it's snowing in Ohio. Okay. And it's not even that far. In clothes that was utterly cheap or poorly made. Oh, first and second. Okay, now I see. I know what you mean. And yes, the cheap ones, I would probably assume that they would bleed out faster. But yeah, same here. I don't have many expensive clothes. I used to wear more expensive clothes and just like have less and just more good quality, you know, like European clothes made in Portugal or something. But now that I'm in America, I'm just like, Wally World, here I come. Give me all the chemicals my body can handle, or more, you know. Just risking it for the biscuit. Bonne nuit, esprit. Ooh, that rhymed. Travman, yes, Travman. Indeed. My shoe size, mistress. Sorry, I just had to open that message even though it was hidden. My shoe size, y'all can guess. Let's play a game, Alex. What's my shoe size? If you guess it right, I don't know. What would I do? Not show you my feet. And if you guess it wrong, I'll also do that. Hi Hassan, hi Khaled. Hanging clothes in Atlanta is a no-go for me. Too many allergens. Oh yeah. If you're sensitive to allergens like pollen and stuff, it's probably not a good idea. My towel's coming off, by the way, so it looks like crap now. So I might have to take it off real quick. And I don't know what's under it. I'm scared. Uh-oh. Just ignore it. It's just my fuzzy hair, but well. We in Germany had dryers since the foundry of Miele. Yeah, ich kenne Miele. I know Miele. Mr. Nice Guy. Miele is a Swiss company, by the way, not a German one. I believe, I'm pretty sure. I would almost put my hand into the fire for it. But yeah, we do have dryers, but like I said, it's like a rich thing. Like where I'm from a village or like the countryside, no one had a dryer. That's for sure. Maybe the rich kid in class, but yeah. So it's still a very rare thing. Oh, I should have worn my other one. I got one that looks like an orange and has like a little orange, like a leaf on top. Or I also got a chicken one. Where I have like a chicken. Should I wear it like this? Other girls are wearing bikinis and I'm wearing this. Why not? Let's see. Bring it on. Ears out. Ears out. What rhymes with ears out? Ears out. Man, I'm not gonna become a poet or a rapper, I guess. That sounds like dark magic, the color grabber. I agree, like dark magic, we have the same thought process about it. We used to have in-house hangers standing when I was in Bangalore. It was difficult to dry them outside. Yeah, inside we had those in China too. Like usually in China you just hang it up on your balcony inside or like in your living room or bathroom or something. Hi Sergey, I promise it isn't. Okay, I need to look more into it then, if it's really not bad. Hey Ella, just never tried them before. Shoe size, man's 15. As far as you could. Very, very far. I'm a size 8 and you are 2 inches taller than me, so I guess 8 since I am also fatter than you. 7.5 to 8. Now I have to think, because my shoe size is like I usually know my European shoe size, but my American one, I think I looked it up not too long ago. It was let's see if someone got it right here before I say it. Ceramic. Hi ceramic. Rusty, go. No. Did you hear him scream? He's like, ooh. Hi Quizat. It is American size 6, I think, 5.5 or 6. The chicken head. I don't have the chicken head here with me. It's in the bathroom. I don't walk to the bathroom. It's too many steps. I'm in America after all, so every step counts. I'm not that big. Size 50 men's was my guess for army shoe size. Very close. Minus 10. Then we're getting there. I may be mentioning the European size, then we convert. See, yes, that's. It took me a while to convert, but I'm pretty sure it was when I went bowling. I think the last time I had to say I need a 5.5. I'm pretty sure, and it fit. If I'm not completely wrong now. Next year's year of the goat. Is it? Yes, 6 your M size. Nice. That'd be funny if all the M's had the same shoe size. But since Shuriken, you mentioned that M is really tall, so I would assume, and funny, your M is probably just little like me. So usually when your body size is more little, then your shoe size is also more little. And isn't it true that the shoe size is exactly pretty much, I'm not showing off those guns, but well, we're already at it. They're not even existing anymore. I used to have actually really nice biceps. I actually got compliments at the gym when I was like really at it or going at it many years ago. I would get compliments for my bicep, and I was like, that was the first time in my life I ever got a compliment for my bicep, and I was way happier than when someone said like, oh, nice butt or something when I did squats. So I was like, bicep, thanks, you know, because that's really hard one to work on, I think, as a female. Anyways, where was I? Oh yeah, so shoes or feet are like exactly the length of your underarm, apparently. And I was like, that can't be true. And I measured it out, and it is exactly my shoe size on the millimeter. So bicep compliment, yes. I wasn't expecting that, so that's sometimes the unexpected compliments make me the happiest, or the ones where, you know, that you haven't heard before. My dad was 5'6" when he was younger, 5'5" now, I'm sure. Also, he is my size now. I am between that height. So yeah, little is a compliment, more dwarf, like, hey, not even. Emma's smaller than you, right, Fanny? Living in America with an income of 30K per month is enough. 30K per month is enough? Yeah, right? I feel that one. I'd definitely make that non-profit, working for a food pantry. 30K after